You know, black men are not appreciated by our women. A lot of black men work very hard, try to do the right thing, and they're not appreciated. It's really difficult. It's really sad how life is so dark. We deal with stress, we deal with issues, relationships. You have a lot of black men that go to their jobs, they work to provide. Sometimes you might have a baby mama and she just stresses you out all the time. You don't get no encouragement, no love, nothing. And you guys, you deal with these things, man. Some of you guys have girlfriends that they don't know how to build, they don't know how to work with you, they don't know how to be responsible. It's like they want you to fail. It's weird, guys. It's like I hear all these stories, man, and I want to talk about this. How men suffer in silence in relationships. You have a lot of men that are trying to do the right thing. These guys are trying their hardest. But the women, they're just not responsible. It's like you hear a lot of women talk about how they're boss women. They want a man making this, they want a man making that. It's not true. When a man is really on his grind, building, doing what he got to do, it's like women don't want to see that. They want the men to be broke. I don't know if you guys are seeing this in this today's culture, but I'm realizing more and more that when you're a productive man, black man, and you're in a relationship, it's as if though women don't want to see you successful. I think their fear is you being successful means you're going to have access to various women. And so what they do is they try to sabotage everything that you're doing so you don't make it. It's sort of like to keep you at bay so that you're unable to do the things you need to do. Because the dating game is screwed. Like if any of you guys are really trying to get into the dating game and whatnot, you're just wasting your time. Don't even waste your time. It's not healthy. It's not good. If you're trying to settle down with a woman to like build a relationship, a family, it's the wrong time. Now it's not the time, guys. Because when you get into it, it's going to appear as if though it's good, but really it's going to be toxic because normally in the beginning, things are always good. But once you continue, you're going to see the real woman come out and it's not going to be the one you thought she was. In relationships, there's a lot of secret jealousy. And it could be vice versa. Sometimes you can have a man that's jealous of his woman because she has a career, she's successful, and it's like he feel intimidated by her success because he don't got it. So it's almost like he's living off of her, and he's intimidated by that. But it's not the woman's fault because sometimes the woman is trying to get that man to be productive, but he don't want to do nothing. He just want to be lazy and live off of her. But she's at the point where she's fed up and she's like, look, I'm tired of paying your way. I need for you to be successful. I need for you to do something. And it's like, he don't want that. He want this soft life. He wanted this easy life. So the situation could be vice versa, you know? But then again, you can have a situation where a man is very productive and his woman is lazy. And it's just crazy, man. A lot of relationships be like that, man, where You have a man carrying the weight, and the women just don't want to do nothing. A lot of times we hear about this with men, meaning the man is lazy and his woman is paying for everything. Meaning the man is at home, he a bum, he don't got no job, he don't got no car, he ain't paying no bills. The woman is taking care of everything. Now, the problem is in today's day, yeah, you have a lot of women that are successful, they're making money, blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about them. What we're talking about is long-term relationships. In today's relationships, it's nothing but problems. When you have a man who is the sole provider, a lot of times the woman is lazy. She don't want to do nothing. She don't want to work. She just want to be just lazy. And men are now requiring that women step up their game and actually start being productive, start doing things. It's not just enough to be a woman and just be in the house and you're just a busybody. I mean, nobody tolerates that. I mean, if a man was doing that, we would ridicule that man. Just be honest. If you're a woman and you're working and you are very successful at your job and you're making money, you're paying the bills, and you have a man that is in the house and that man ain't doing nothing now. He ain't mowing the lawn. He ain't cutting the grass. He's not fixing nothing around the house. He don't have a job. He don't want to do anything. He don't do nothing. And you find that as a woman, you're carrying this man. That's going to be a problem. So what I'm saying is in today's day in relationships, a lot of times you got men that are the sole providers and the women that these men are with are lazy. They don't want to work. They just want to be in the house and not do anything. And a lot of men are fed up with that. They're demanding that these women actually start to do something productive. And it's like no matter how much these men talk, these women become argumentative. They don't want to listen to nothing. And eventually relationships break up. And this is where you get the whole single mother lifestyle from. A lot of it is not that these men are dogs, these men ain't ish. A lot of times it's just that people just they're just not supposed to be with one another, fam. And this is why I'm saying relationships in today's day, it's a waste of time, bro. If you're a woman and you get with a man and it's like you think that when you get with this man, you're just going to sit on your ASS all day and not do no work, you're in for a rude awakening. Men are requiring you as women to be supportive, to be helpmates, to be involved in any business endeavors that the man is working with. You should want to do that as a woman. You shouldn't be a woman who is with a man, he's successful at what he do, and he's trying to put you on so that you could get busy doing, like whatever it is that he's involved in. If it's real estate, if it's investing, he's trying to teach you how to invest. He's trying to teach you the real estate game. He's trying to teach you whatever business endeavors he's into. And it's like, you don't want that. You don't want to listen to nothing. You don't want to learn nothing. You just want to be lazy all day. You're going to become a burden to this man because this man is going to be literally stressed out because like you're there and he's literally carrying the weight. And nobody wants to feel like they're carrying all the weight. We know a man is supposed to be a provider, but we're in 2025, y'all. This whole thing of men being providers and women just sitting on their ASS and not doing nothing, that's crazy work right there. You wouldn't accept that if that was a man. If a man was sitting on his tail not doing a damn thing while you out working, paying all these bills, literally struggling and trying to figure out how you gonna pay these bills, and all this man is doing is just sitting on his tail all day, that's gonna bother you. That's gonna really bother you as a woman, and you're gonna be like, nah, this can't keep going on. This can't keep going on. Because at that point, you are realizing that this man is of no use to you. It's like, we're supposed to be building together. That's the whole purpose of a relationship. It's like building together. Okay, we have kids, we build a family, but we got to work together. It cannot be this one-sided thing of a man just working, and he's stressed out. You know, he don't got no time for himself. He don't got no time to relax. It's just every day going to a job. That's misery, fam. You know, so ladies, you really have to step up your game. You really have to step up your game, because a lot of brothers are suffering in silence where they are carrying the world on their shoulders. And for the most part, a lot of women are just not interested in being supportive. When you have a man that has something that he do that earns a living, as a woman, you should want to be supportive in that so that y'all can grow and go to the next level. It cannot be this thing of, well, I don't want to work. I just want to sit down and just relax. Because one thing you have to understand is while you sitting there relaxing, thinking everything is sweet, there are other women that wish they had a man like your man. There's a lot of women that wish they had a man that's productive. We always say men are supposed to be providers, men are supposed to be doing this and that. But what about when a woman have that man and she neglects that man and she don't see that man as valuable? She see him as a tool. She see him as a garden tool. She don't see him as a resource of value. She see him as, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pay for this. You're supposed to pay for that. But that man is stressed out. So as a woman, if you're not taking care of your man, if you're not being supportive of that man, his health may fail and he may end up dying. Then what? Like, what are you going to do? You had one of the best men on earth and you neglected this man. It's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And I think that this is why in today's day, dating is a dangerous thing. I know a lot of times men and women are attracted to one another, and that be one of the main reasons why they come together is because of the attraction, and it's all sexual. But I'm here to tell you that when you get into these relationships, if these relationships are not built with the mindset of both of you supporting one another, it don't even make no sense you get involved. Because I think the worst thing in life is to be with someone and they're not helping you at all. You ladies know good and well that if you were with a man and that man is not helping you at all, he's not building with you. We're not talking about helping you in the sense of him buying you clothes and buying you shoes. We're talking about a man who is working with you as you work with him to elevate in life. If you're with a man that's just sitting on his tail all day and he don't want to be productive, that's going to piss you off as a woman. You're not going to tolerate that. It's going to make you leave. And a lot of women leave men that are unproductive. But what about the men that are productive? What about the men that do work? But they end up with a woman that don't want to work, or they end up with a woman that is lazy and always complaining. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man. That's like the worst thing ever, guys. A woman is supposed to bring you peace, number one. A woman is supposed to bring you joy. A woman is supposed to have your back. A woman is supposed to be there to make sure that you good. But today's women, bruh, it's like they're not built for relationship long term. They're not. It's like they're focused. It's like the relationships is better if it's short term. Meaning short term relationships are better for them because it'll prevent you from putting your hope into this woman. A lot of times as men, we get with women with the hope that she's going to be a helpmate. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. I was watching a video the other day, guys, of a guy. I forgot his name, but he said he divorced Halle Berry because he noticed that she was not going to be a mother, a housekeeper. She wasn't going to cook. She wasn't going to clean. She wasn't going to do nothing. And he realized that, and he didn't want to build no family with her. And he said he divorced her in the 90s. I forgot exactly what his name is, but I'm supposed to do a video reaction to it to educate the people on what's going on. But he made the right choice. Now, people were mocking him and laughing at him, but the truth is, he saw the danger in the beginning. He saw that if he would have got with her and remained, he was going to be miserable. So he ended up divorcing her and decided not to have no kids or nothing with her because it was going to be detrimental to his health. And a lot of times as men in today's day, think about this. He made that decision in the 90s. So we in 2025. So think about the problems that are going on in relationships right now. Think about the suffering that a lot of men are going through. Again, ladies, if you were with a man that was unproductive, don't want to work, don't want to contribute towards those bills, and he's just being lazy all day, you will not tolerate that. You're going to say something. So what makes you think that in 2025, as a woman, you could be in a relationship with a man who is productive, a man who works, a man who busts his ass in order to provide for you? If you have kids, he's providing for the kids. Perhaps he may be a stepdad and he's still providing for your kids. And he's doing all of this stuff, whether the kids are biologically his or not his. No man is going to tolerate being with a woman in 2025 and this woman is lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. It's like when you're in relationships like that, it's toxic because you're trying to instill values in people that don't want value. It's like they don't want to grow. It's like, it feels like you have an anchor wrapped around your neck. Like somebody put a cinder block, 5 cinder blocks around your neck with chains. That's how it feels when you're in those kind of relationships. And there's a lot of guys that are suffering in silence where they are dealing with these type of issues, whether it's your baby mama, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a wife, whether you have a situationship and you possibly may be living with a woman and you've been living with her for a minute. And it's like, she don't want to do no work. She don't want to do anything, man. And you're trying to teach her. You're like, look, babe, learn how to do this, do that. She don't want to do anything. She just want to be lazy. And it's like when you talk, she complain, she make excuses, she'll blame you for everything. And it's just like, look, man, this is what I'm saying, guys. It's like dating and relationships, marriage in today's day is bull crap, bro. I'm just being honest, man. I'm looking at all these relationships falling apart. I'm listening to all the stories. A lot of brothers that I talk with behind the scenes, they tell me their stories, and it's just stressful, man. It's like a lot of the things, and a lot of these are good brothers, working men that provide, protect. And it's like the more a man work, provide, protect, it's like the more the woman he's with don't respect him. It's kind of weird. I need for you guys to let me know if you're in these situations, but it seemed like the men that are working, providing, doing what they got to do, the women they end up with are normally ungrateful women. Like, they just don't care about these men. These men are literally sacrificing their lives to try to provide and protect. And it's never enough. Like, no matter what this guy do, the woman is trying to sabotage his growth. It's like he's growing. And what the woman try to do is keep him stuck right here. She don't want him to go no higher because her fear is he's going to go get with other women. Guys, if you're with a woman like that, she got to go. She got to go because she's focusing on carnal things. She's worrying about you messing around with some other woman rather than focusing on the business, rather than focus on longevity. That's just toxic, bro. It's better to be single, bro. Like, seriously, it is better to be single than to be dealing with a woman that is constantly worrying about you getting with other women. It's best to just be by yourself and let that damn woman go, bro. Because she's toxic. She's coming with the devil, bro. Like, we don't need that in 2025. That's why I'm saying it's best to be alone and leave these people by themselves. Life is too short to be dealing with this type of stress, man. People supposed to be thankful for what they got. They're supposed to cherish the people that are good. But it's like in today's day, everybody's fake. And a lot of relationships is fake. A lot of people that are in relationships in today's day don't even like each other, bro. A lot of women settle with men that they don't even love. For them, it's all about who's providing resources. And a lot of these guys are feeling like credit cards now. When a man feels like a debit card, that's a sad feeling, bro. That's a miserable existence to be a man. And the women that you deal with only see you as a debit card. And they just look at you like you're supposed to do this while they don't do anything for you. That's crazy, man. And a lot of times women be thinking that because they're in these relationships, all they got to do is provide some sex and you good to go. The man is happy. No, he's not happy. A lot of dudes are stressed in these relationships. A lot of dudes been dating women for years. You got some brothers that have been dating a woman for 10 years. He never married her, but he dated her for 10 years. And the dude is still deciding on whether or not to marry this woman, but it's like he still don't. And it's because she's showing her colors and he's realizing that this is not healthy. This is just not healthy at all, man. You know what I mean? So when I look back at the dude who divorced Holly Berry, he did it for a very good reason. He couldn't see her as a mom of his kids. Who's gonna raise these kids? She was too busy with the entertainment business. She said she didn't cook, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. So it's like, he's like, it don't make no sense I'm be with you. It's like, all I'm doing is stressing myself out. You know what I mean? Causing me problems. So it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy that ladies in today's day can be with a man that is highly productive, works, and she's still not happy. How many of you guys been the type of man that work and your woman don't appreciate you? When a man is not appreciated by his woman, he suffers in silence. It's a horrible place to be, because you want to see good. You want to see the future. You could see the future. Your woman can't. She don't have that kind of vision. Does that mean you're unequally yoked together? What does that mean, guys? It's really crazy. Anyway, guys, we'll get up on out of here. If you brothers are going through these things, if you brothers are dealing with these type of issues where you're providing, protecting, and it's like the woman you're with is lazy. She don't believe in you. She don't see the success. She don't see the dream. And it's almost like she's trying to hold you back, bro. You could feel the demons on the woman, bro. When you're living with the devil, bro. That's stressed out, bro. That's the worst of the worst. It's bad enough we're dealing with crazy people in the world and stress. So if you're dealing with issues like that, and you're dealing with women that, whether she live with you or not, if you have a dating relationship, marriage, situationship, whatever it is, if you're a man and you're dealing with these kind of issues where you feel underappreciated, you're not being encouraged by your woman, she's just draining your energy, she's not supportive of anything you do, she don't want to work, it's like she's just there, and it's like she's not going nowhere, and you're trying to guide and lead and give them the forecast, like you're telling them the weather forecast of what the future is going to be if we don't do this, if we don't do that, but she can't see it. So when the storms of life come, y'all gonna all die because she's not doing her part. If you're dealing with those type of issues, brothers, post it in the comments. Let us know so these young men can see that this is real. A lot of men are suffering in silence, man. A lot of men are at their jobs trying their best to provide and protect. And no matter what they do, their women don't appreciate them. And it's the worst place to be as a man, because you get all this hate from the world. There should be peace in your house. If you're being hated in the world, hated on the job, discrimination, you're dealing with all these demons in the world. The last place to be stressed is home. Rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and tell everybody about my videos. Post it in the comments if you're dealing with these issues. I'm out. Peace.